Hi and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating an everyday makeup look using the products that I love, the products that I can reach for and I know are going to work no matter what. So if you're curious to see which products I chose and how I created this everyday makeup look, keep watching. I thought for today's video, I would just use some of my everyday makeup products and create an everyday makeup look. Now, these are products that I reach for on a weekly basis when I am getting ready to go to work and I don't have time to think about how the makeup is going to perform, how it's going to work with other makeup, and what it's going to look like. I just want to be able to grab products that I know work with my skin and are going to look good and last all day. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to create an everyday makeup look using some of my favorite everyday products. And for primer, I'm going to start with the SISLEY Double Tensure. This is probably the primer that I wear 80% of the time. It is hands down my favorite primer. I just think that it works really, really well with every single foundation. It makes the foundation look better. The foundation lasts longer on my skin, and I think it just makes it look better. So I am filming this early in the morning and I am getting ready to go to work. And sometimes I do try and get on Instagram and do like quick get ready with me over my stories. But I also do get several requests here on my channel to just create an everyday look of the products that I love and that I reach for the most. So I thought we would just go ahead and do that today. For foundation, I'm going to be using this ELDRIDGE foundation. I really, really like this and it has quickly become one of my favorites. And I'm going to be using shade 10. And that's what it looks like. I mean, I just think that it is beautiful. And it lasts all day. I really like the finish. I like the coverage. There have definitely been some ELDRIDGE misses in the past. I know that her liquid blushes were a complete flop. And I was so looking forward to those when they were released, but they were a miss. But she has redeemed herself. She's got so many great products. And this foundation is one of the new ones that I've recently discovered and I just love. For concealer, I'm going to be using this Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I really, really do love this concealer. I did just use it in a video. Probably why I picked it up, because it was on top of my concealers. But it is one that I reach for quite a bit. I really, really like it, as opposed to the Charlotte Tilbury foundations, which I just cannot seem to find a shade match. The concealer, not an issue. I love the shade that I have. I think it works really, really well for me, and the formula of the concealer is really great. So I have shades 6.5 medium. For cream contour, you guys, it is no surprise. You know that almost every single day I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury cream contour, and this is in shade medium deep. So this is one of the original shades, and I'm just trying to use it up. I do really like the new ones. There's one shade in particular that I think is going to be my new go-to shade, but because this one is almost empty, I am trying to finish it. And I'm using a Sonia G sheer buffer to blend this. For powder, I'm going to be using the PRAIRIE. And you guys know that this powder is one that I use pretty consistently. I really, really like it. I think that it's very beautiful. It's very finely milled. It doesn't weigh my skin down. It doesn't stick to the foundation and show texture. It does, in my opinion, just the opposite. It really blurs my skin. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to be using the TRISH McAvoy Eye Essentials, and this is in shade Bear. I think that this is a great, great primer. I really do like it. And it does come in different shades. I definitely got too much on my eye. But I love that it comes in different shades. I think there's like 6 different shades, and I have 2 of them. So I have Bear, which is the one that I reach for the most, but I do also have a lighter one that's supposed to have like a little shimmer to it. I don't think that it does, and I end up reaching for Bear the most. I just think it does a great job of covering the redness in my eyes, which is why I personally use an eye primer, is my eyelids are very, very red. And I don't want to put a powder eyeshadow on top of that. I have tried it. The eyeshadows are just too deep. So I like to go in with a light shade to kind of take away that redness and give me a blank canvas. For bronzer today, I picked up the brand new Dior bronzers. I have really been loving these. I've been reaching for them quite a bit. This shade in particular is shade number 4, Warm. I think that it is so beautiful. I love the formula and I love how it looks on the face. I think it gives a very nice glow. Now for cream or liquid blush, I picked up the Chanel. I really do enjoy these new Chanel cream blushes. I think that they are phenomenal and I reach for them all the time. So the shade that I grabbed today is shade Garnet Profound. And this is one of the deeper shades, but I just go in lightly, pick up just a little bit with my BK Beauty 106 and apply it. And it's not too deep on the cheeks at all. It's in fact just the opposite. It's very light and very beautiful. Just gives a beautiful flush of color. I also love how quickly those blushes dry down. It is instantaneously, and I love that. I just absolutely love it. For powder blush, the new YSL powder blushes is hands down my favorite new blush. It is one that I reach for on an almost daily basis, and in particular this shade. And this is shade number 44. I think that it is so beautiful and it is just a perfect color. Now these blushes are extremely pigmented. And this one in particular, number 44, has got a little bit of a luminosity to it. So it's not matte and it does give my cheeks just that perfect amount of glow. I mean, that is perfect. That is absolutely beautiful. I cannot recommend these new YSL blushes enough. The Sephora sale is coming up if it hasn't already started by the time this video goes up. And this is hands down my #1 recommendation. They are so pretty. I'm going with highlighter, and probably the highlighter I reach for the most is this Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. I just think that it is gorgeous. And I take my brush, this is an NOC Pro from Sonia G, and I just circle it into all the shades before applying it. Now the new Dior luminizers are gorgeous. I definitely have been reaching for those a lot too. But if I had to pick my favorite highlighter and the one that I reach for the most, it's definitely this Dior Backstage. Now you do have to be careful because there is a very glass-like glow with this product. I love it. I don't mind it because I do wear my hair down. So when I go to work, I won't have my hair behind my ears. It'll be down, covering a portion of my face. So I'm fine with that. But you do have to be careful because this is a very strong highlight. Now for an eye look, I'm going to go with a very neutral everyday look, and I chose the YSL palette in Stora Dolls. This is again one of my favorite eyeshadow quads. It's one that I reach for on a consistent basis and I just love it. I love the formula. I love the color story and I think it looks gorgeous on the eye. I'm going to take this light taupe shade up here and I'm going to take a Sonia G Blender Pro and take it into the crease. I really enjoy the YSL products that have come out recently. There are a few more that I plan on picking up during the Sephora sale. And once I do that, I will come back on and do like a full face of YSL. I think I have enough product right now. I could do a full face, but a lot of my products are no longer available. They were either limited edition or have been discontinued. So I want to replace them with products that you can get now. So now I'm going to go in with this shimmer. It's a taupe shimmer and I'm going to take it in the outer corner. I'm using that same fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to top this with a matte, but I will go back in with this shimmer and put it on top of the matte. But I do like to layer the shadows. And take a Sonia G blender and go into this dark chocolate matte. And really focus that on the outer corner. I have, I think, 7 or 8 of these new YSL mini clutch palettes, and I really, really love them. I think that the formula is phenomenal. But this one right here, Stora Dolls, is definitely my favorite. But if you didn't like a neutral eye look and you wanted something with a little bit more color, they do have some more colorful palettes. And I do recommend them because the formula is phenomenal. And now I'm going to go into this shimmer or highlight shade. This look is coming together so quickly, which is why I love it. These are all products that I know I can just grab. I can put them on, they're gonna work, and I can get out the door quickly on those mornings that I am racing out the door. And take that Sonia G Crease Pro and just blend. Take that same blender brush and I'll go into that shimmer shade. There is a little bit of fallout from this palette. I'm okay with that. I really, really am. I'll just take my powder brush and just blend it away or just wipe it away. I love this eye look. I absolutely love it. I think that it is beautiful and it is perfect for an everyday eye look. For eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Creamy Kohl eyeliner, and this is the brown shade. Love this eyeliner. Absolutely love it. And I will do this on camera. It is so easy to use. It honestly just glides on. But I am going to get a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. But it does. It just glides on. There's no tugging whatsoever. And I think that this is like $20, maybe $25. You can pick it up at Sephora. It is not an expensive eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the Victoria Beckham Eyebrow Gel. I really like this. It is very lightly tinted, which is perfect for me. And it does not leave my eyebrows crusty or crispy or hard or anything like that. And for mascara, I'm going to go in with the SWEED Lash Cloud. You guys know that this is hands down one of my favorite new mascaras. And I am not using a lash primer today. I have completely emptied my Dior and I just haven't gotten out the new one. But I do have it. I just have to remember. I have to remember where I put it, you guys. If I'm being honest, that is the problem. I'm assuming I know where it's at. I'm assuming it's with all my other makeup, my backups, but I don't know and I didn't look. Okay, we are almost done with my everyday makeup look for a lip liner. I'm going to go in with the new Tom Ford lip liners. These are really, really nice. The one thing I will say is the actual product itself, mine like broke off and fell off. So then I had to sharpen it quite a bit down in order to get the product again, which is why I do prefer a pencil, say like the SISLEY one. But the formula of this is really, really good. So I continue to use it, even though the packaging is not my favorite. And I have shade Irresistible. For lipstick, I'm going to use the Tom Ford shade West Coast, which I really, really love. I think that is so pretty. So, so pretty. And then I'm going to go in with the Christian Louboutin lip gloss, which I have absolutely been loving. That completes today's video, creating an everyday makeup look. Again, these are all products that I absolutely love and ones that I know that I can just reach for and use without having to think about if they're going to work well with others. And this is definitely a look that I create pretty much on a daily basis when I am going to work. And that's exactly what I am doing today. So I do think that this look is work appropriate. Let me know down below, what are your favorite everyday makeup products? What is that product that you reach for consistently that you know is going to work? Let us know down below. Maybe there are some new products that all of us can go out and try. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video.